Guys, welcome back to another episode of Anime Review. Today we're reviewing Blue Exorcist. This is the first season, including Kyoto Saga. And also got a little bit of news and also a little bit of a rant, to be honest. So let's get right into it. So first things first, the news. Your boy finally got it. Finally got my hands on Demon Slayer Volume 10. It's been a long time coming, so now I can finally start reading this, and more manga review will be coming soon. Along with this, though, I've been in a little bit of a situation, which soon I hope I can, fully, resolve it. But when I had originally ordered, I don't know how well I explained this before, and this is kind of the rant thing. When I originally ordered this, I ordered it with volumes 11 and 12, and they shipped volumes 11 and 12, but they canceled my order on volume 10. They gave me a refund for it. The thing is, they apparently went ahead and back ordered it. They gave me a refund and then back ordered it, and I didn't know that they had back ordered it, so I didn't know that there was an order in place. So then a week later, they didn't tell me that they back ordered it, so I went ahead and ordered another volume, which I have right here. I'm going to cover up my address, but I have it still in the packaging because I'm going to have to return it. But then I found out that, there was 2 volumes being delivered because they charged me for the back-ordered volume when it shipped. And now I'm out $15 right now, which might not seem like a lot, but I'm on a budget, so and it's not really just the money, it's the principle. They didn't tell me that they were back ordering volume. They just went ahead and did it. And I haven't had very much experience with Books A Million in the past. I do like their physical stores, but their online store seems a bit clunky. From what I saw, they have decent deals on manga, which I'm not dissing that, but their customer service, the lady who I spoke to on the phone, I don't know her name, but she was pretty nice and helpful. But their customer service setup on the website is not very good. So it took me a minute to get in contact with someone, and now that I have both volumes here, I only need one. I have to print out the label and ship that out. So I have part of the label. We ran out of printer ink, so I have to do it tomorrow. And I think we're going to ship it out tomorrow. So once it ships and it arrives, then I'll get my refund. But yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a rant. I wish that they would tell you, or at least they didn't tell me when they back ordered this volume. I only knew that they back ordered the volume that I ordered second, because I had called and asked when it would be delivered. But I had no idea about the volume that I originally ordered. I just thought it got canceled. So, yeah, a little bit of a rant. Would I recommend Books A Million, on their online store? I do highly recommend their in-store. I mean, they don't have very good, not great deals in-store when it comes to manga, because they're all retail, $9.99. Yeah. But online, I think they're $8.79, and sometimes they have 10% off, $25 or more, which is what I did. I went ahead and got 3 volumes and then got the 10% off. I think what's kind of dumb about Books A Million, though, is they ship them separately. So the shipping, it's pretty dumb. The shipping is a little wonky. I wish they would just ship them in one box. But overall, I'd say I'd recommend it, sort of. Just be careful when you're ordering. online. And, well, I mean, that's just any store, but for Books A Million, my experience wasn't great. I mean, I got everything that I wanted. I'm just having to settle some stuff on the side. And it took a lot longer than it probably should have. I mean, I guess it's not their fault that they had to back order it, but they should have said out of stock to begin with. They didn't update it quick enough, I guess. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's my little rant about the whole Books A Million and situation. But good news is I got my volume, and so expect to see some more manga review here soon. Also, a little bit of news. I'm saving up for something cool so that we can do a review maybe of it on the channel. It's pretty expensive. Probably one of the biggest things that I'll ever get for the channel. I'm not sure. But yeah. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is because it's a bit of a surprise. But I think I've rambled on enough. Let's just get into the episode. So, whoa, had to clear my throat there. Yeah, Blue Exorcist. Honestly, I've heard a lot of people on the internet enjoy it quite a bit, but I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. I hear it come up in conversation here and there, but it's not like, I guess maybe because it's older, and a lot of people may have already covered it way back when it was, airing. I don't know if it was airing, it probably was, but when it was like a thing, I guess maybe a lot of people were talking about it at that point. But yeah, so yeah, it had pretty good characters, honestly. The main character, Reno Kumura, I think he's pretty cool, with his demon sword. That whole concept where his powers were sealed into this blade. Sorry, I got off track because I got interrupted again. You know how my videos usually do. For some reason, I'm always getting interrupted. Yeah, he reclaims his power, because his powers were sealed into this sword, and that whole concept, at least for me, was a big inspiration, because if you guys don't know, I don't know if I haven't talked about it much on the channel, if not any, but I've been trying to write a little bit of a book series, that I've been working on for a few years, quite a while. I've written different variations of it, and one of the big plot points in my book series is something pretty similar. Main character has like this dark energy like that he was born with, and his power is sealed away into this sword, and he has to later reclaim that power. Yeah, so that whole concept was a big inspiration for me. A lot of the other characters too. I wasn't a fan of Ren's brother. Was it Yukio something? I think that might be what it was. Wasn't really a fan of him just because, he kind of turned. His character was kind of trash, to be honest. He turned on his brother. And not like he didn't turn on him and then kill him or something. He was more like this. Once Ren found out about his powers and what he can do, his brother already knew this whole time, and him being nice to Ren was all fake, pretty much. And I think at one point he does say that he would rather Ren be dead or something like that. But yeah, other characters what was the girl's name? Hold on 1 second. I have the manga right here. I don't have all of it. But this chick right here, she was pretty cool. She reminded me a lot of Hinata from Naruto. But she has what is she? She works at an herb shop or something. And she has these plant demons that she can summon. Yeah, her character reminded me a lot of Hinata from Naruto. Also, some of the other characters, like the chick who's kind of Ren's mentor. She has the snake style sword or whatever it's called. She's pretty cool as well. Definitely one of the better characters. Yeah, I heard that the Kyoto Saga. I'll get into that in a minute, actually. But yeah, the whole series was one of the first big animes that I watched. I didn't really start getting into like anime until like, how long ago was that? 2017-ish? Like around, yeah, I'd say 2017-ish. Yeah, so Blue Exorcist and Sword Art Online were the two like first big mainstream anime that I ever watched. And so it's pretty nostalgic for me. I did plan on maybe getting the rest of the manga. I'm not exactly sure. I think there's 25 volumes. I think I have the first 7, which isn't quite a bit, or which isn't that much, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I found volume 6 and 7 for real cheap. Yeah, so I might get the rest of the manga, but like I was saying, very nostalgic, has pretty good characters, interesting plot. The whole they like recite Bible verses, but they're like, I don't know, they're like spells and incantations that like expel demons and stuff. And yeah, it has an interesting, like, I guess what you would call, I forget the exact term used, but it's like a power something, like a technique that's used in different anime. Like in Dragon Ball we have ki energy, and Naruto we have chakra, in My Hero Academia we have quirks. Like the different, I forget exactly what the term is, but like the powers that they all have are pretty cool. But let's get into things that I didn't like. And yeah, so it's gonna be kind of confusing. So yeah. So where I start to really have a problem with the series is in its second season, also known as the Kyoto Saga. It has pretty good animation, but plot-wise, it doesn't make much sense to me. And I've heard a lot of people say that as well. Apparently, it's better explained in the manga, and the show doesn't cover all of it, I guess. I don't think. Because I think the show only, like, by the end of the Kyoto Saga, that's not even halfway through the manga. So I also heard rumors that they're making season 3. I'm not 100% sure on that. It's just something I heard about. But Kyoto Saga, like I said, well animated, but the whole, I don't know, it takes place, what is it, like 2 years-ish after the events of the first season. And I don't know, it's just confusing because the way the characters all treat Rin, because now they all know, like, he's the son of Satan or whatever, and he has, like, these demonic powers. They all treat him different, which when I was watching, I was like, oh man, this is bull. But I don't know, it's hard to explain some of the stuff. Oh yeah, Yukio, he also apparently inherited some demon powers, which he shows off a little bit in the series. He has like these moments where he'll flare up, kinda. Yeah, overall, I mean, I can't really put my finger on which parts don't make sense. And it's been quite a while since I've seen Blue Exorcist. It's been years since I've seen it, so it's hard to kind of remember some of the more specific details. But I remember as I was watching it, it didn't make much sense. And I've heard a lot of people say that it didn't make much sense either, so I'm not the only one who's in that situation, so no, I'm not crazy about that. I would recommend Blue Exorcist. The first season, check it out. Second season is worth a watch, but just note that it might not make sense. You might want to, like, after reading or watching the second season, it might be worth reading the manga ahead after that, just so, or might even read the manga of the second season, like the Kyoto Saga. I guess it would be an arc, I guess. It might fill in some more details. Overall, as a series, I give it an 8 out of 10. It's not great. I mean, it is pretty good, but just the Kyoto Saga alone, if Season 3 ever comes out, maybe that would boost the series' overall score, depending on whether or not that's good, if it ever comes out. Like I said, I've only heard rumors. But yeah, 8 out of 10. Very nostalgic for me. Back in the day when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! With the boys and watch Blue Exorcist. Those were the good old days, I tell you. But yeah. Anyway, guys, this has been another episode of Anime Review. I got a new episode. This is only Thursday. I kind of want to get this video out of the way so I can do some more videos this weekend. So yeah, anyways, like I said, been another episode of Anime Review. And next episode, I think we're going to cover No Game, No Life. Yeah, so that should be interesting. Anyways, guys, see you in the next one.